And we're joined by the spokesperson for Honolulu CrimeStoppers Sgt. Chris Kim.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us today, Chris. We really appreciate it.
No, thank you for having me.
And of course, before we get into some of the cases that you want to highlight, why don't you tell us a little bit more about Crime Stoppers and how the public can actually help play a role in helping you solve some of these crimes?
So first and foremost, what people don't realize is that Crime Stoppers Honolulu is actually a separate organization. We're a registered 501c3 nonprofit organization who works in partnership with the Honolulu Police Department, the media, as well as the community. We actually help solicit tips from the public regarding fugitives or cases that need to be solved, and then we offer a cash reward.
Now, we do want to highlight some of the cases. So the first one is the Manoa arson case from just this morning. If you could tell us more about that.
Yeah, so this morning at approximately 2:19 a.m., the complainant was at home in the Manoa area when they heard some noises outside. Upon looking outside, they saw that their vehicle was then engulfed in flames. Investigators were sent out there and were actually able to recover some video surveillance where it is there's a suspect is at this time unknown if it's a male or female, but the suspect is observed pouring an accelerant onto the complainant's vehicle, then setting it on fire. He then flees in an SUV. And although the video surveillance at this point isn't the greatest, we're actually asking the public, if you know anything about this case, maybe the suspect's vehicle looks familiar or the person's physical features look familiar to you. Any information that you may have, actually, please forward it to Crime Stoppers.
And I know another case that you want to highlight is the armed robbery of the Kapahulu Popeyes chicken, right? So you folks still haven't caught anyone for this yet?
Not yet. So that case is still under investigation. That one on Wednesday, August 31st, 2022 at approximately 10:25 p.m. Employees of the Popeye store on Kapahulu Avenue were working when these armed men came in, brandished a firearm, and then took property. They then fled in a vehicle, what is being described as a black four-door sedan, possibly a Nissan Altima. We do have video surveillance from that case, so we want the public to please take a look at this video. And if you do recognize people involved, please contact the Crime Stoppers.
And if you could talk a little bit about how much you depend on the public to give tips to help solve these crimes.
Actually, you know, because we live in an island, I say this time and time again, people on this island talk. We've had numerous cases being solved. We've highlighted cases, we've actually had family members and our friends who see the video or the suspects and they report it to us. You know, because we live in an island, we all have that sense of responsibility. You know, we all need to look out for each other. We need to look out for our community. People talk, and if you know anything about any cases that we feature or cases that are going on, we want you to please give us that information. We promise to keep you 100% anonymous, and you'll also be eligible for our cash reward up to $1,000.
It's a good incentive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
And really quickly, one more time, you were mentioning there's different sections of Crime Stoppers, right? Looking out for animals. It's not just people, right? Different crimes involving, like I said, animals and other.
Correct. So we actually have two other facets of the Crime Stoppers program. In 1997, we partnered up with the Department of Education, where we started the Student Crime Stoppers program, where it allows the students to take that proactive approach in helping to keep their campus safe. And in 2001, we did start the Animal Crime Stoppers program in partnership with the Hawaiian Humane Society, where we help to combat animal cruelty within the communities.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much again. And, you know, if people have information, what should they call? Who should they contact?
So they can call our hotline at they can call our hotline at 808-955-8300 or via our website at www.honolulucrimestoppers.org. Or they can submit their tips anonymously via the P3 Tips app, which is available on their smartphone or tablet. All three ways, you remain 100% anonymous, and you'll be eligible for up to $1,000.
And we do really appreciate your time. I know that you're a really busy person, so thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.